Hello, welcome to another Unicycle.com video. Today we're going to do some juggling. So you buy juggling balls from us, you get juggling instructions. In the instructions it shows you the basics of how to juggle, and it's always better if you actually see someone doing it. So we're going to go through the instructions today, stage by stage. So get yourself your balls, get yourself instructions. We don't need those, I'll talk you through them anyway. So let's start. Okay, step one, grab one ball, okay? We're going to throw it from this hand to this hand and throw to where your hand is, yeah? And repeat it in the other direction. Now notice the height we're going. So it's not this and it's not that. You see, you and I struggle with that, okay? So, oops, there we go. Nice gentle throws to where your hand is. So that's step one. Okay, stage two. Two balls, okay? Nice and relaxed, one each hand, hands in front of you. So, we're going to throw the ball in the same way that we did with one ball. So, starting with the right hand, the ball is going to follow this path to the top point here. It's then going to proceed down to my left hand, yeah? When it gets to this point, we can throw the ball that's in our left hand. Yeah? And you want to be throwing to where your hands are. So the same thing as you did when you only had one ball. So this time, I'm going to start with my left hand. Yeah? So you want to practice right hand start, left hand start. Now, things will go wrong. At this stage, everyone goes wrong, so don't worry. So, things that are typical will happen. Your hands are doing this, yeah? And remember what we practiced when we had one ball. We threw to where our hand was. So concentrate on throwing to where your hand is. The other thing that quite often happens is you pass between the hands. That is actually another juggling pattern. So what we're doing now is called cascade, and it is the most common pattern. The passing of the ball works if you've got two balls. When you've got 3, 4 or 5, that becomes a lot harder. So we're learning cascade. So everything goes up, okay? So that's stage 2. You will have done a lot of practicing on stage 2. You will drop him a lot. Don't worry, that's normal, okay? So, we've still got two balls. We'll put them both in one hand. Doesn't matter which one you use, but I'm dominant on my right hand. So I will start in my right hand. So, the balls are lined up like this in my hand, and I'm going to throw the ball, the outer ball, to the other hand. That's it. That's all I want you to do on this stage. There we go. So practice that a few times to be sure you get it right. Do try it on the other hand as well, so you know where you want to be, whether it's a left or a right. And with everything with juggling, it's good to check both hands. Okay? So that's step 3. Now we're on stage 4. Now again, we've still only got two balls. Don't worry about that. So what we're going to do this time is we're going to combine step 2 and step 3 together. So we'll start off, we'll do step 3. So the two balls are in one hand, yeah? Stop. That was stage 2 after stage 3, and I'll show it again. Now, timing is actually important. Timing is, there's two things with juggling. One is throwing and catching, and the other one is timing. So here we're going to do a little bit of concentrating on timing. So I'll do it at speed. So 3, 2, yeah? And you will mix up which hand you're throwing. So a reminder, now I'm starting with my right hand, you could do the left hand. So I'm going to throw right, right, left. Yeah? You can take this a little further. So you can do right, right, left, right, left, right, left. So we can... sorry, it wasn't very impressive, that, was it? Let's do it again. So, now this, might surprise you. This is 3-ball juggling. I know, there's only 2 balls, but we'll come to that. Okay, next stage. Okay, guess what? 3 balls this time. Okay, so we'll start off. You now know that I'm right hand dominant, so I will start with 2 in my right hand. I've got 1 in my left hand. So going back to thinking about what we did at the beginning, we started with 1. We threw from our right hand to our left hand to our right hand, and we threw a pattern. There's a pattern. Yep. We then, at stage 2, doesn't work really when I've got a hand holding them, but we threw the same pattern. Yeah. But in stage 2, I remind you that when the ball's at the top, you throw the ball that your hand is going to, that the ball is going to. Yep, from that hand. So, right hand, left hand. And in the other direction. So when the ball's here and it's coming in, you throw from this hand. That is exactly what we can do with 3 balls. Now I have explained on the previous one that we did 3-ball juggling with 2 balls. I'm now going to fill that gap. So every time a ball goes up, when it reaches the top, I can throw the next ball. There you go. Now, yeah, you can do a lot of that. I assure you, I do a lot of dropping. Everyone does. So, once you've done your 3-ball juggling, you will drop. Don't worry. Go back to the stage before with 2 balls. The stage before with 2 balls. The stage with only 1 ball. Keep on going back and forwards through the practice until it becomes stable. What you're doing is you're teaching muscle memory. So your hands know where the ball's coming from and where it's going to. Typically, most people can get the basics of juggling in maybe an hour. But that hour might be over 2 days, 3 days. And the secret is just to practice. Good luck with it.